John chapter 1 verse 11 says, He came to his own, and his own people did not receive him. This he is the Word, the light that John the Baptist is a witness about, and we heard that he was coming into the world. Now he's in the world. Now this verse sadly says he came to his own people. What does that mean? God in the story, the narrative of the Old Testament as we're ramping up to this point, created for himself a people from Abraham, and then it continued on. These people were to be missionaries into the world to proclaim the coming Messiah, to be God's ambassadors. Now they didn't do that very well, and in fact sometimes they got very racist and they got into kind of a holy huddle and they didn't do their job. But in any case, God created a people, a real people in a real time, and Jesus, a real person in real time, was Jewish, and he came to his own people. But yet this verse says, showing us what's going to happen. This is the prologue. This is giving us an idea. His own people are going to reject him. So we already know at some point this Jesus is getting rejected. And it said they didn't receive him. They didn't accept him. They didn't bring him into their life. They didn't receive Jesus. What a sad statement. His own people. His own people, they didn't receive him. I want to really challenge you. Do you realize the magnitude of the rejection that Jesus faced even among his people, those he lived with, the earthly ministry that he had? And yet we look around and we even see people today. In our context, we see them rejecting this light that gives life. So his own people rejected him. People around us today still reject him. Jesus is actually pretty widely rejected. Now we're going to see that there is hope, and that for those who do receive him, there's going to be some good things to come. We're going to read about that in the next verse. Are you rejecting Jesus? Is your lifestyle rejecting Jesus? Is your worldview rejecting Jesus? Or are you prepared to receive him?